All right, today we're gonna bring the ramp, and this is pretty much the bike ramp that it comes in. You got to set it up together. It's a little heavy out of the box, so if you take piece by piece, make it easier for you to assemble. Instructions are included. We're gonna set this up today and see how it looks. Show you a bird's eye view. First of all, you're gonna need two wrenches. All right, this goes across along with the pin. This is for it to bend. Now this part right here, it took about 2 wrenches to do the task, both sides. So just be aware that you're going to need that, all right, to tie this up and to hold on the nut so it won't fall. Safety mechanism in here along with the pin. All right, when you're doing the racks, my suggestion is flip them upside down, and it's easier to just mount them. All right, so you don't have to have all 3 of them on. You could just have 2, optional, but 3 is a perfect thing too. So like I said, it's an option. Flipping it over makes it a lot easier when you're transferring here. All right, here's the final result. We got the rack set up. There's 3 sets for 3 bikes, but option is that you could remove each rack to make it even lighter. So if we just want to go with one bike and have maybe the outer one set up, because the only reason I said the outer one is because the pin is connected to it. Now you can remove these very simple by loosening up the actual nut in the bottom and sliding them out. Very simple to remove them. It took me about maybe 10 minutes to actually add one, but removing them is much easier. You have options, all right? You can always switch them around the other way in case they're getting in the way of something. You can always remove this. Now, these straps here have a actual, like a zip tie mechanism, all right? They have little rail systems that actually work pretty well when you want to set them up, and every single one has option is that this system here is a rail system too also, that you could change it any directions and flip it any direction too. So it does have a rubber end, a very strong durable rubber end to grab the neck of any of the bikes, or you could do actually the handlebar like I did. So it's very simple. Now this thing slides in here, but you got to loosen it up, lock it in place. Now another option that I love about this thing, that you just pick this up, and it's a rail system too to actually adjust the tire. So this could accommodate pretty much any kind of bike, large bikes, small bikes, and even e-bikes, especially e-bikes. All right, this is durable, made for a lot of weight on it, so it's gonna last you for many years. On top of it, it folds up too. For some reason, if you don't need these are removable to give you better flexibility on the actual rails. So bring it down. You could hide them up in the bottom, tie them up as you please. So on this case, we're gonna load up the bike from that side to here on the middle one. All right, so we're gonna do that right now. All right, we're gonna go ahead and load up the bike. Rail has to be on the lip. First rail. Just move this to the front. Twist it, all right? Set up the other ones. All we have to do is set the strap up for the bike in the bottom, the tire. Lock it in place. It's not gonna wobble too much, if you guys can see that. And then just take out the ramp here, put it back in place. Sorry about the noise in the background, but this is how it looks like when it's folded. Well tucked in here. You guys can see that.